Okay, Amir, this is for after the embargo lift, so do not post this until Tuesday, December 13th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Are we clear on that? Great.
Or we're screwed. Disney will never work with us again.
All right. Hey everybody, welcome to What the Flick. It's Bibbs and Matt and Alonso, and we're actually at the Rogue One premiere. That's Saturday night. You're seeing this on Tuesday morning because the embargo just lifted, so now we can talk about this movie.
Yeah. We're still not going to spoil anything for you right now, but we can talk a little bit more about what we thought.
We're keeping it super vague. I didn't love it.
You didn't love it? Okay, you didn't love it.
I didn't love it. I was entertained occasionally. There were some characters I thought were fun, but this to me felt like when people say, oh, it's a movie for the fans, it is in the sense that fans will congratulate themselves for getting the references. And I love getting the references. Don't get me wrong, I do it all the time. But I need a little more than that. And this felt more like plotting for a thing that I know and I like and I recognize.
Here's the thing. Rogue One is a film about filling in the gaps. It's about filling in that space.
It's the Rosencrantz and Guildenstern of Star Wars.
No, Tag and Bink are dead are the Rosencrantz and Guildenstern of Star Wars. Okay. This is a different thing. This is just sort of, hey, you know that thing we talked about a lot and didn't show you? Now we're going to show it to you. And as a result, some of it's a bit of a foregone conclusion. Some of it isn't. And it kind of feels like a bit of a stopgap. It doesn't feel like the most important thing ever because we kind of know where this is going. It's going to the trilogy. So I didn't have the most emotional response to it. But as a simple, as an action movie, I didn't have a big emotional response to it. But as an action movie, it's a fun action movie. There's a lot of cool action in it. And I think it works on that kind of 3-star, effective but not blow your mind level, at least until a pretty dynamite movie.
Matt?
I think I liked it more than you guys.
Okay.
I think partly because I was sitting next to my 13-year-old who was having a great time, so that was somewhat infectious. There's a lot of cool stuff. Is the movie perfect? No, it's got a few flaws, but I was willing to overlook them because it's a Star Wars movie, and you know, it finishes better than it starts, and I'd rather have a movie that finishes better than a movie that starts better. So it takes a while to get going, it sags in a couple of places, but it's got some interesting stuff going on, and I think it has an impact towards the end. So I'm pretty satisfied. Is it the greatest Star Wars movie? No. Is it better than most of the prequels? Yes.
That's the bar.
It's better than all the prequels. All the prequels. All the prequels.
Maybe
Actually,
not 3.
Better than the rest of the prequels.
I'm curious, actually, just real fast. How does this rank for you? Like, what number would it be for you? Because for me, it's a 5. It's the 5th best Star Wars movie. That's still pretty good company. That's not really an insult. That's just there are 4 ridiculously good Star Wars movies, and then there's this one which is rock solid.
It's behind original trilogy. It's behind 7.
I think you're supposed to be.
It's about tied with 3 for me.
I think it's definitely better than 3.
But I can tell just from the general gauging of responses here, I'm going to be the sourpuss on this one. Oh well, sorry internet.
It's a grimmer version of the Star Wars universe than we've seen before. Sometimes I think it stops having fun a little bit, which I think is a little bit jarring, but I still had a good time. I will see it again.
It is definitely grimmer. I think it's trying to be more of a war movie than the other ones were. The other ones are a bit more adventurous, a bit more fairy tale, rescuing the princess kind of thing. This one's trying to be more storming the beaches in Normandy, longest stay kind of thing.
There's a mission for sure. And that was Kevin Smith. All right, so we'll be back on Thursday to talk about this in detail. We'll probably do one, extra crispy and then one spoiler version. So tune in for that, and see you later.
Extra crispy.